Hi Grant staff, Luke Wisher here to help you keep your files safe during the move to Marshall. A number of horrible things could cause data loss, including power surges, theft, or accidental drops during the move. You won't have to worry though if you back up your data. Feel free to follow along by pausing this video and doing each step as I do. Teachers and staff should use Google Drive to easily back up your data. If you use your Apps for PPS account on a Chromebook, your data is already saved in Drive. I'll create a separate video tutorial for our Apple computer users. You might find a link to that video here or below. On a Windows client, like your Tech Bundle or desktop, we'll use Google Chrome browser and your File Explorer to move your files from folders to Google Drive. Let's open your Google browser usually found on the desktop or taskbar. You'll need to navigate to Google Drive either by typing drive.google.com in the address bar using a bookmark. I love bookmarks. Or if you get the PPS Google Teacher Portal, find the Google Apps login to get started. I'll just scroll down here. There it is. You may need to sign in with your Apps for PPS account to get access to Google Drive. Let's do that here. Next. Right. Now select Drive and Docs. You can already see that I have a bunch of files in here, organized perfectly for my needs. You will want to get started creating folders, or at least one to start, so your data can be found easily. Click New. Then click New Folder, and rename the folder like My Backup. Then click Create. Now you have a backup folder. Double-click on that folder to see your brand new empty folder. It even says Drag Files here. I'm going to set up my workflow to back up my data. This will make it easier to see what I'm doing. Windows can be moved in convenient locations on your desktop and automatically fit to one side of the screen, like this. Just click and hold, drag to the far side of the screen and release. Now let's open our File Explorer found in our taskbar. And do the same thing, but drag it to the other side of the screen. Now we're ready to do some file dragging. Most of us who don't save everything in Google Drive will find files on your desktop, downloads, or documents folders. You may have files saved in pictures, videos, and favorites folders also. We're going to find these folders easier if we click desktop on the left here. And then double click on a folder that has our name on it. Now that we've found these folders, I'll show you how to go through one and select the files and save them into Google Drive. In my Documents folder, right here, I have a bunch of files that need to be backed up. I can select them all, or if I only need one, I can select one. To grab one, I click, hold, and drag it over to the Google Drive screen, and then release. You'll see it's a pretty small file, so it uploaded rather quickly. I'm going to go ahead and delete that so I can show you how to select them all. I can select them all a couple different ways, either by holding the pointer down and dragging it over the files to highlight and select them. Or I can also press Ctrl A on my keyboard to select them all. Then click and hold one of the files and drag it over to the Google Drive screen area. Now would be a good time, if you're following along, to tackle this with each folder you want to back up. Please at least go through your desktop, downloads, documents, pictures, and favorites folders and back up that data. We recommend that you learn how to manage your files with Google Drive so you no longer need to use computer's local drive to manage your files. If you have an external drive, save those files there too. If you still save your files to the local drive, be sure to periodically back them up to the Google Drive so you're good to go. Now we can see in our Google browser window that I have uploaded 18 files. Here they are. In this window, I can see if there's any errors and go back and move files that had problems. Of course, if you have any problems and you need help, feel free to ask me. I hope this tutorial helped you figure out how to use Google Drive. Give me some feedback if you need to by emailing me at lwisher@pps.net. Thanks.